Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guys, my team of the highest light resonance, thank you for this late night message. Yes, my unit, 212, 212. Is this a New York vibe? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm getting that Azalea Banks energy. But the money, putting it in the bank. So I'm hearing money in the bank. Money in the bank. Divine masculine make it hot, divine feminine make it hot, spirit make it pop. Okay, when I literally said money in the bank, I felt this vibe too of like I'm in retail, right? So the other day we only had cash because the computer was being fixed, the internet, so the line was down, so we could only accept cash. Debit was down. And it was like a panic. It's like everybody felt as if like life was over, but there was still a resource available. You feel what I'm saying? It's just that you didn't have it in its form. So it's like you could go, there was a bank across the street. So I was telling everybody, you can go across the street and get some change and still make your purchase, right? So what you're not gonna do is sit here and make it seem like the inconvenience is making you do without. You know what I mean? You're not without. You just have to alter the plan to still make it work. So this is where it comes into laziness and then pushing the blame in certain things. It wasn't a bad day or anything. I'm just saying this is the energy I'm getting when I just started off with this money in the bank, and then it just kind of brought me back into this where it's like, well, all your money's in the bank and you weren't able to get it. You better say, but it's still there. So this is where frustration comes in. So you have to make sure you have things in places, right? Where you can't find it, where you can't reach them, right? And sometimes not everybody needs to fucking know. Okay, and this is a Cancer telling you that they don't need to know the pin, right? Your location. They don't need to know everything. Spirit animal. You know why this is here? Because in the last read, I forgot to pull it. And I was going back watching the read, and I was like, okay, got you. Inner voice here on the bottom deck, listening to your inner voice, right? Camille, right? Thank you, Camille, for removing the barriers around my heart, right? So this is also, uh, uh, when it comes. Remember, I told you the towers in your heart. You could have hold a barrier around yourself. This is Eight of Swords energy, right? And move your body. Some of you guys could be going to the gym. Some of you guys are doing your at-home workouts. Some of you guys are just you're moving differently with yourself. This literally could just like be staying home, right? In that essence too, clearing out your vibes. Yeah, you're moving your body by moving things around. Are you feng shuiing? Right? Good job for you. You're just listening to what you need to do inside. It's a new way of thinking. It's honoring that little spirit inside. Yeah, that's what this is. Simple. You don't have to complicate it. Complicated could be talking about it on the outside. Come through, spirit. Life is what you make it. Life is what you make it. Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guys. What spirit animal do you have for us today? Or should I say tonight on this late night vibe? Snake spirit, time to heal. Do you see how that fell on top? Spirit's like, oh, you're turning the read sideways? Got you. I'm with you. Do you see how the energy just goes with you? You see what I'm saying? 55, a time to heal. It just dropped on top of that. You see, I told you how in the last read too, leaving the snake energy. But it's not a bad. It's not. Don't look at this one as a bad thing. No, it's not. Right? Fox spirit, think on your feet. Right? Time to heal. Now. Cat spirit, claiming your independence. 13, Scorpio energy. Okay. This is the pouncing energy we spoke about. Also 9 lives. Spirit said you're going to heal from this and you're going to recover. If you feel like you're not going to, baby, 9 lives. So how many times has this happened? Maybe that's what it is. You feel depleted. So be very careful. If you're keeping account of this, is what I'm hearing. You see what I'm saying? You've kept account on this. You're thinking on your feet this time. It's like you came for me last time. Why are you coming for me again? You see what I'm saying? I survived that last time. Yeah, I will survive. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that. I will survive. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And if you're gonna come, make sure you're coming to wash, cook, and clean. You see what I'm saying? I have time to give rather than take. This is returning the favor. Somebody's searching for this. Somebody's sad. Sad. A little bit of like, you know what I'm feeling right now too? A little bit of the Erica and Safari mess. The Scorpio Cancer, right? And when you really look at that, I was just taking in some of the facts this week, right? When it comes to that relationship, one on one factor, it's older. But when I really take it in, I could tell what the Cancer did. I'm a Cancer. Remember I told you Cancers, we can be very manipulative, right? He was raised by his mothers and sisters, right? This is a little bit breakdown of the masculine energy coming in here too, coming to you heal from the snake, right? That's what you may feel like it's like it's a fine line because I have to respect the both of them. I have a Scorpio rising, you feel me? I have a Libra moon. I have to be very fair, but I know what that Cancer did. You feel me? And that Scorpio really tried to ride it out, but she couldn't because she was manipulated. And it's the same situation. She was a single parent, and this one came in and made it seem like they were gonna have a home. And I don't give his behavior on social media spoke for itself. Didn't care. You feel me? This is the thing where it's kind of like the burn. But please don't use TV as examples and stuff. Like they're really right. Like there's real life in there, and then at the same time they're trying to like have you mimic that. But we can't mimic that, and much less than we all go through the same thing in our own different way. You see what I'm saying? So as I'm resonating with this message tonight, this is like if you're watching anything and you're talking about anything that you're watching with your friends, people, family, make sure you guys have the same certain type of opinion, because this is also too that the clearing of the energy. It's kind of like you can't heal when you have this type of philosophy continuing to be around you, judging you in that essence too, judging the way you think. You thinking you're going to be judged for the way you listen. Good discernment and somebody that has the Holy Spirit running through them, you're going to see things like Judge Judy. I love me some Judge Judy. You see what I'm saying? That feminine, she don't play, right? Unlike some, right? Hunter of honor, shaman of loss. Yeah, it's an honor for you to. This is now you like. This is a lot of times when you have to realize this is an opportunity, right? The gift inside, right? And when you lose at life, right? When some really reevaluate, right? It hurts, right? Because you put in time. So this is where the Capricorn energy is coming in right now. Shaman of courage, hunter of gifts. Yeah, this is when they say turn your pain into art. This is it now, where there's something very creative coming in around right now, and Spirit's asking you to kind of like, it's a transmutation energy, but you're gonna have to talk to the right people and things to help you see it maybe your way, as in support, and if not, then literally just hear you out. You feel me? Make sure you're in spaces right now that can hear you out. Safe spaces, because people are a little like it's the projecting energy I'm feeling right now. Getting together won't be the problem. It's like what is going to be at hand. That's what it's like. It's like the healing aspect. You're gonna hear some shit and it's gonna be like, yo, you okay? Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. It's like, you okay? Age. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Yeah. This is if you're waking up and you're wondering if you did the right thing, or if like I'm getting a vibe. If is this what I like? Okay, am I gonna say this? Is this how it's gonna go down? You tell me. Right? You have to move like a champion. You have to walk like a champion. Right? That's what I say. It's like you've been training for this for lifetimes. Like it's time to. This is the test now. Here we go. Fragments, bits and pieces are now, but you see it now. You're not confused. You don't even need anything else. There's a beauty. Yeah. There's a beauty in loss. There's a beauty in destruction. The obedience that you get now to focus. It's like there's this. What hasn't come yet. Right? What's yet to come, I should say. Right? That's the beauty. It's just the bits and the pieces of like, you see, like the high priestess energy, the focus in here, the high priest of spirit in here, the rigid. It's just a focus on the hunter of honor. To honor. Sometimes you have to honor the situations you go through in life because they enlighten you, they make you grow. Or if you're gonna sit in the pity party crew, that's why this can hurt. Right? That's why this can hurt. But you've been training for this for lifetime. That's why this is where it's like, did I really just go through this again? Yeah, you did. What'd you learn this time around? Do you see what I'm saying? And then you realize, okay, with the discernment level, right? When it comes into when making the free will, you have free will to say no. You don't have to give chance again, right? Addicted. You're not addicted to this. 11, balance, right? Infinite possibilities in the last read, right? Moving forward, you're not addicted to this anymore. You've purged. You got rid of it. It's hard to admit that you're addicted to something, right? It makes you feel like weak, right? Upon conversation, right? I'm weak for this. I'm weak for hiding your true self. Yeah, right? It's like, are you eating that again? It's like, right? Are you doing that again? It's that type of energy, revenge, right? Is this me, right? Bride in a cage, right? This is giving me a little bit of kind of like being upset at being called out at the truth, but at the same time the truth that will set you free. You know, when somebody just didn't want to hear it, but okay, it's gonna work. Do it, say it. It has worked. That's what I'm getting with this. It has worked. It's worked, right? You're honored. It may feel like a loss, but there's somebody that they honored that. There we go. 10 of Pentacles done right there. I'm just gonna leave it there. There's your Leo Sagittarius energy. Ashe.